Hi, this is Dave, Fell Running Guide. Welcome to this week's navigation task. We're in the Lake District for this one. Simple question. I want to know which of those summits is highest. Is it the one circled in red or is it the one in yellow? And then also, can you work out where the photograph was taken from and its elevation? So that's the photograph. As for the map, we're using the Ordnance Survey 1 to 50,000. So we're looking for two summits and the photo location on that map. So let's have a closer look at the photo to start with. And what we're looking at, well, we're from an obvious high point looking down onto a long lake, narrow left to right and lengthways top to bottom, so long and thin as we look at it. And then to the right of that lake, as we look, we rise up to the high point, drop down into this long valley running away from us. We can just see a stream glinting in the sunlight there, and then up steeply again on the other side. And then in front of this valley, between us and the valley, if we were to go to it, we'd cross this flat farmland area here. So that's what we can see on the photo. Let's have a look on the map. Can we work that out? So we've got two lakes to choose from. We've got Loweswater and Crummock Water. Could we be on high ground looking down onto Loweswater with high ground rising on the right? Well, we couldn't really, because to the right of Loweswater is disappearing off the map. So could we be looking down from some high ground in this Darling Fell, Low Fell area, looking down onto Crummock Water, and then to the right as we looked, high ground? Well, yes, we could be looking Crummock Water and then up to Melbreck. We've got two summits there, and then down into this long valley here, Mosedale, and then up the other side to Hencoombe and this long ridge down to Little Dodd, and then this being the flat ground ahead of us. So that makes sense, doesn't it? We just have another quick look at the photo. Yeah, so what about the first red circle then? So looking at this, it looks like we're looking at the high point on this first mountain, if you like, that comes out to the right of Crummock Water. So we'd be looking from over here somewhere, Crummock Water, and looking to the high point. So we've got two to choose from. We've got the 509 point and then the 512 point. So we might think, okay, so we're looking at the 512 height because it's higher. But if we actually have a look on the photograph, it's quite deceptive, because here this high point looks like it's ahead of the ridge behind, which is a bit lower down. So I'll just zoom in and see if that makes it a bit clearer. So we're zoomed in and we can definitely see that this point circled is closer to us than this point further away, although the map says that this point is 3 meters lower than the sort of the further summit, if you like. It doesn't look like that on the photo, but we've definitely circled the closer of the two summits, which is this 509, and then that 512 was the one that was further away. Quite deceptive, as I said. But then, so that's the 509, and then down, and well, there's only one summit that we can see to the right or to the west of Mosedale, and that is Hencoombe, which is also 509. So the first part of the question, the answer is that these are both the same height, 509. Okay, what about where the photo was taken from? Well, we are looking down, the ground drops away steeply in front of us, and across this flat plain, and then we're looking straight down this valley there, aren't we? More or less straight along the stream that we can see. So in terms of where that is on the map, well, if that's Mosedale, then we have got to be looking from Low Fell somewhere rather than Darling Fell, because that wouldn't be looking straight down it. So on this one, we've got to be careful. So the first thought might be, oh, well, we're on Low Fell, looking down. That's the high point. Makes sense that we're looking down from the high point. But let's just have a little look a little bit more closely. If we were on Low Fell, looking straight across to Hen Combe in a straight line from there down to there, we'd be looking across this little feature here. So let me zoom in a little bit. So there you can see, if we were on Low Fell looking across to here, we'd be looking straight over this two ring contours. So the ground will be dropping away steeply, flattening, and then rising slightly. So that index contour there is the 400 meter. So the next one is the 410. So this little summit here is at least 410 meters, which makes it only 12 meters lower than Low Fell summit. So if we were on there looking across, this would actually obscure some of this low lying ground, because the ground will be going down and then up again ahead of us, and it doesn't look like that on the photograph. So as you can see there, it just drops away, and it doesn't rise up again. So we can't be on that 423 summit. So where we actually are, the photo is taken from that little ring contour. So it's the southern summit of Low Fell rather than the higher summit. So let me just put a little arrow on there for you. So that is this week's answer, 509 and 509, and taken from about 411 meters. So I hope you enjoyed that, learnt something from it, or got it spot on. Thanks for watching. Look out for next week's navigation task. Bye for now.